Most people think luxury in Vegas is only in Summerlin and Henderson, but Southern Highlands quietly competes with both. Welcome to another Smokin Tours in Las Vegas. If this is your first time tuning in, I'm Alberto, the Mustache Realtor with the Chuck It's Crucial Wall Group at Simply Vegas, and welcome to 11926 Port Labelle. Let's go. Alrighty everyone, welcome back to another Smokin Tour out here in Las Vegas. And today we are actually going to end up being in Southern Highlands. So Southern Highlands is one of the most desirable master plan communities in Southwest Las Vegas. It's also known for its guard-gated neighborhoods, mature landscaping, and the private golf club that was done by Robert Trent Jones Jr. and Sr. So he also has done Spanish Trail, so that's one of the things to know. And in Southern Highlands, you guys, you will be pretty much in a quiet area, upscale lifestyle, and this is still going to end up being minutes away from the Strip, airport, and the freeway. A lot of amenities too, but knowing that we're in a guard-gated community as well, this is going to be 11926 Port Labelle. This is going to be a single-story home. We're looking at 3 bedrooms, 5 bath. You're going to have a den. You're going to end up having pretty much over 4,000 square feet, close to half an acre. Now this house was not just remodeled, it was pretty much rebuilt. And it added another 1,000 square feet into this beautiful home. Now, we're about to check this house out, you guys, and give you guys a full tour of it. So let's go and check out this front. This front is just gorgeous. It has a beautiful appeal with all this vegetation. You got the nice palm trees along with it. Here's gonna be your 2-car garage. But the big thing I do love is gonna be this decorative driveway, pretty much square diamond shape, and that's what makes it really nice. Along with these pavers, you do have the plush turf along with it. Now you have actually a 3-car garage. When I said 2 is because it's just right here, but here's the other one as well. This one right here is when you end up pulling the beauty. So you got your Porsche, Ferrari, Lambo, or you might have your bikes. You know what I mean? So this is something that you could definitely truly respect. So when this gate opens, you know your car's coming out. But anyways, let's see. What do we got here? We got beautiful tile roofing. I love the way the texture is on this home. It's pretty much almost like a flat texture. So good like flat stucco texture. Excuse me, I'm getting like tongue twisted. So it's like you kind of have to feel it, but see it. But let's make our way inside. You got nice stonework along the front of this privacy gated area. You got a few steps walking straight to the front, and which is gonna be your courtyard. Greets you with some nice stone tiles. And this is what's actually pretty nice, I do have to mention, is that with something with this much space, along with it being so airy, this is a cool space just to even hang out on a nice day right now, you guys. It's about almost 70 degrees out here in Vegas in the mid of December. And then you end up having your gas fireplace with the stonework, with the chimney going all the way up. That's just gorgeous. I love this. And I'll let you guys know what the price is later. However, this is something right here that many people don't realize, that Southern Highlands has beautiful luxury homes tucked here in Vegas. So let's make our way in. You'll end up seeing your 3-panel sliding door. Actually 2, I'm sorry, 2. The 3 panels are inside. So making our way in, we end up having this pretty much 8-foot iron door still. Beautiful tiles. And these are gonna be the oversized tiles. And this is what's really great, is just coming into your front foyer. Beautiful chandelier. You have this nice accent wall here, which is like a boho type. Let me know if I'm saying that right. What would you guys say? But here's your main entrance coming straight in, and it goes right there to your family living room area, along with seeing your pool. And that's what I meant by the 3-panel sliding door. So you're able to open that all up and have a nice open concept. You do have some great size baseboards here, like almost 6-8 inches, I want to say. And the owner ended up remodeling and pretty much rebuilding this whole house. And I have to mention that this is great work. You got some great stone, cool cladding on the wall to give it the accent. And this would end up being your dining area as they end up putting it together. Before we end up going to these sections of the rooms, let's just turn it to the right. So again, this is gonna be a 3-bedroom, 5-bath. You do have your little den area as well, and this would be your den area. So you do have a little wet bar, KitchenAid appliance right there. I love the fact that they have this built-in shelving area, along with it being with a backsplash. Very gorgeous. The cabinetry with the black accent, that looks great. I love it. And then if you didn't notice, as I actually stepped in, so let's just step back, you have this seamless transition from the tile to the wood flooring. Gorgeous. And the wood flooring, oh man, this is nice. Like, I barely see things like this, but it's something that's just one of a kind, and it goes very well. That door right there will end up opening into the garage for that single car. And then you do have, I see, pretty much 8-foot doors, custom. Ceiling, I want to say, is about almost 12 feet. It's a good space. Now, if you're looking for a single-story home out here in Vegas, and especially you want to be in one of those exclusive communities, Southern Highlands, this is it right here. And for what you're getting, is definitely more bang for buck. And here's going to be one of the bathrooms, half bath, beautiful stonework, got your vanity. But look how they end up having this art piece mirror. It just blends actually really well with the stone. And the stone is all the way from floor to ceiling. This is gorgeous. It's like a riverbed right here. I like the way that they set it up. You got the white casings on the doors. So you know that this house is complete, and along with it, you know that the materials aren't half-assed. Excuse my French. But with this type of home right here, especially at this price, you don't expect less. And being in Southern Highlands, yeah, you would definitely appreciate it. Now coming into one of the first bedrooms, they're all gonna be en suites. Definitely good size space. I love the linear windows and how big they are. And it just brings in so much natural light. Along with it, you have some beautiful landscaping that you're able just to go in and wake up and still have good privacy along with the high walls. So this is good space, great space. And then you would end up having your bathroom. It's gonna end up being a stand-up shower, but I love the sink, I love the shower, I love the materials, I love it all about this house. If I was from California to go ahead and move out here to Vegas and I had $3 million to spend, this would be the home. This would be the home, you guys. I don't know how much $3 million gets you in California, but $3 million over here, this is a lot. I would say this is pretty much undervalued. However, it's actually a good price. Did you guys see that? So all the toilets in the bedrooms have the automated toilet stand-ups. Look at that, good stonework. Love the soap box. This is just gorgeous. And then along with it, herringbone tiles, as you see. Beautiful. Now, we'll look at this toilet. Why? It's because it's not just a toilet. It actually has multiple functions on here, from the whole bidet, heating up your seat and all of that good jazz with it. So if you are one of those that like to be a little bit more on the bougie side, boom. And that's what I'm saying, that this house complements with the price. And if you are going to be spending that much, this is it right here. And the whole house is going to be equipped with speakers, surround sounds throughout the whole house. But my favorite part is going to be the kitchen, you guys. And we're going to go ahead and take a look over there in a bit. But I do love the den area, the extra flex space. Make it your office, make it where you could do it for your kids' playroom. However you end up liking and whatever pleases you. We'll go ahead and check out the garage. And this house is actually listed by my good friend Keisha Waddell with Simply Vegas, so I appreciate her allowing me to do a property tour in here. And this is going to be your single car garage, and this one right here is going to have the epoxy floor. You do have your cabinet space, and then along with it, insulation on the door panels for the garage, so when it does get hot in the summertime, this will reduce the heat. And if you are the type that likes to be in the garage and work on the car or do whatever you like, then this will definitely help out. And then you do have an entry or exit door as well to the side. Beautiful home. But what I like also about this is you have the capability to open up your sliding door and then be able to have it engage with everyone else if you are hanging out in the front courtyard, and then along with the fireplace turned on. Beautiful. And then you have the stonework in the beginning of the front, and this one is just to the T, you guys. They chose the right materials. They have the right accents, you know, even with the hardware, from the black to the hinges to the baseboards to the casings to the floorings. Everything in here is spectacular. All right, let's go to bedroom number 2. Nice. So love the fact that for bedroom number 2, you do have the sliding door that leads to the side. And this is a good spot right here if you are the type that wants to go ahead and be outside, to go to meditate, or whatever you end up doing that pleases you. This is cool. I like that. And you got the same stones that were in the front. I believe that was the same stones. Now I'm gonna have to double check. But however, awesome space as well inside here. And then along with the drywall, the texture, I don't know if this is level 5, but I think it is. How smooth it is. I don't know if you guys could really see it in the camera, but that's not cheap. That's not cheap. You do have the rounded corners. And when I say rounded corners, you guys, I'm talking about here, instead of a straight edge, just rounded. So beautiful. And then you have your closet that's gonna end up being before you enter into your bathroom. And I actually appreciate this one as well. Because what do you end up doing when you end up finishing up the shower? You go straight to your closet to go ahead and grab your clothes. Now this one right here is gonna be your pocket sliding door. So if you need to close it, bada boom, bada bang. But I love the stonework inside here along with the dual sinks. So it's almost like if it was a primary bathroom, but this is not. So this is awesome. Good space. Again, you do have your nice toiletry that just comes up. Great stonework throughout. You do have your 2 benches. And then you get pretty much just like kind of almost treat it like a steam shower. Just turn on the water hot and let it steam in. Beautiful stone. Again, with the cabinets. Love the accent on the faucet. I do love the mirror. All these mirrors are medicine cabinets also. Look at that. I was looking, I was like, that looks like you could open it up because of just a crevice right here. Now that's flush. With LEDs like that, that's nice. I didn't even realize that until now. I didn't even know they could make something like that. That's pretty cool. All right. So, big thing I want to go ahead and show you guys my favorite part of the home. Everything actually in here is what I love. But this is what I love the most. Just don't worry. So Keisha's trying to sneak out. She's actually doing a broker's open, you guys. And right now, she's just setting up while I'm doing this property tour. So if you see her, say hello. But this is what I love. This is what I was mentioning about right here, you guys. By opening this up, you're gonna end up having a nice wide open concept that's gonna be from your living room to your outdoors. That's just gonna be pure entertainment. You'll have four fireplaces. Keisha, 4 fireplaces, right? 4. You got in your primary, you have in your outdoor, you have this one, and then your living room. So 4 fireplaces, and especially on a day today, you guys, gorgeous. You do have this nice extended covered patio, especially when it comes to the nice hot summer days. You're gonna be able to stay in shade and be a little bit cool, but when you start warming up, you end up hopping inside this gorgeous pool. And give you a heads up, this house is sitting right behind the 6th hole over here in Southern Highlands. But the pool has been replastered. You do have the pocket filters, the ground filters, which is really awesome. So this one right here will end up picking those little debris instead of you always having to sweep it. Of course, you're gonna end up getting it maintained, but that does help out keep the debris, right? So that's what's really great, to have those pocket filters. Now, knowing that we're just outside now, we haven't even got to the best yet, which is going to end up being the primary. At least let's just check it out. And that's Miss Keisha Waddell right there. But look at the beautiful landscape here, you guys. Great vegetation. You have from your stone to your trees to your plants. You have your plush turf along with it. So you can't complain about the space. And again, this lot is about 18,265, so plenty of space. And then along with it, of course, if you're gonna live on a golf course, I think, and I believe, comment below, that is it necessary to always having to have a putting green? I think it is. So you got your 4 little holes here, can't complain. And I love golfing, and I love that it's not just flat. You can see the little slopes, the breaks and all that. That's what's awesome. And then so right behind is gonna end up being the 6th hole. So it's tucked away with some trees. So if you are worried about somebody that's gonna end up slicing the ball, it's gonna end up being a while to get through these trees. So I'm gonna see if there's any balls real quick over here. So there's no golf balls. We're good, you guys, we're good. But I love the palm trees, love the mature landscape, I love the putting green, I love the pool, I love this home just in general. Until we end up seeing the primary, then you guys are gonna be happy. But I really actually have to say, the best thing I love about this home is gonna be the family room and the kitchen. I really do. I'm pretty simple, but for what this house is, it's spectacular. The way they end up putting it all together, from the appliances to what they have on materials. You have a great stone. Say hi, Keisha. This is Miss Keisha. She's awesome, you guys. If you're not using me, use her. All right, but you better use me. So this is actually her listing as well. So again, like I was mentioning, she's about to have a broker's open. So we're gonna have a lot of agents coming in here to be able to showcase this beautiful house. Now, why do I love this kitchen is because it just fits. It's just a perfect size and for entertainment because it flows from pretty much your entertainment room right here, this living room area, and then to your family room right over there with your linear fireplace. And then you do have your pocket shelves that they end up building in. It's awesome, but let me tell you about this right here. Look at the cabinetry space, along with the Wolf appliances. But one thing, let me ask you guys, do you guys see a stove? No? Well, the stove is actually right there. And this one, if you guys aren't familiar, this is called the InvisiCook. Now, this was something that not many people are aware of. This is where your stove is. And what's really cool about this, right, is that this is gonna end up being a 3-burner. Why do I know that? Is because of here. Now, what's cool about this, it's gonna be an induction stovetop. And this is actually gonna end up being porcelain. So this is probably the recommended, if you are gonna get an InvisiCook, get porcelain because of the type of material it is. Very strong, scratch resistant. And then along with it, this right here is actually what you use when you end up putting your pan to cook. You place it, right? And then from there, boom, it starts heating up just like a regular stove. You guys, I kid you not. And what's awesome is you could touch it while it's on and it's not even gonna burn your hand. So this is gonna be childproof right here. And what's cool is like when you're cooking spaghetti or something like that, and you always get those splats, right? And you have to end up lifting up your, what do they call those? Like your rails for your stove to get underneath. This one right here, you just swipe it, boom. That's really it, you guys. So this InvisiCook is dope. Not many people do know about it, but with something like that, that just shows an art statement, a house piece that you could really enjoy and not have clutter. You could literally just, but enough with that. This is my favorite part of the house, having the InvisiCook. Not many people are aware of those type of things. Beautiful cabinetry again. You do have the black accents, fixtures. You have your reverse osmosis as well. Soft close, as you see. Love the countertop space. And then you also have another sliding door, stackable. Now, I do like how they end up positioning this whole setup as well, because now you do have your wet bar area. And this is awesome for entertaining, especially if you are gonna end up getting some catering or you're gonna do some type of event. You're able to go ahead and put your drinks, your food, all of that right there. And then you do have your KitchenAid fridge, you have your little sink, you have your shelvings that match throughout the whole house. And then along with it, you have your actual climate controlled wine cooler here. Now, I don't know how many wines do fit in here. You could comment below to let me know, okay? But there's gonna end up being your control temp. So I love how they end up putting the stone. They put the accent. It looks just so great. And it's just perfect where it is right now. Love the whole pendant lighting here. There's just so much. And I love that this house has so much windows. And look at this view. Gorgeous. All right, we're almost done wrapping up, you guys. And then here's gonna end up being your half bath. You will end up having the same type of stonework as the other half bath that was gonna be in the den. Again, all the toilets are gonna be the same inside every bathroom. You'll have your laundry room with a sink, Whirlpool appliances, great cabinetry. And then from there, we will have your 2-car garage. You do have your central vac system, water softener, epoxy, side door to the backyard, and along with it, it's gonna be insulated on the panels. And then extra storage racks. Why not? Why not? Great home. This is awesome. Oh, can't forget this. And you do have your tankless water heater. So excuse me, I should have just stepped right in from the beginning with some extra storage space. Beautiful. If you guys ever follow me on my Instagram, you will always see me in my garage. I turned my garage more into my office and man cave now ever since I got rid of my classic car. So now I just use my garage as my little simulator, along with my office and my hangout room, because that's where I usually am. So let's check out the last part of this house, which is going to end up being the primary. Hi, how are you? Hello. All right, then you got the rounded corners. Is this level 5?
It's level 5. Yeah.
I told you guys, level 5. This ain't cheap to go ahead and do. This ain't cheap. But now, this is the cool part. If you guys aren't aware, this is the brains of the home. And when I say the brains of the home, this home is operated by Crestron. This is the one that activates everything from your guest living room, your speakers, your laundry room, your lights, your pool, your waterfall, all of that. This ain't cheap, you guys. So this right here, you could call it like a Jarvis, like an Iron Man. So if you guys aren't familiar with Crestron, this is right there, just shows. All right, so now, let's go. We're gonna end up going in, stepping right in into your primary. Check out the limestone on here, you guys. Look at the stonework for the accent. You're gonna be greeted straight for the French doors with all the stonework right here that complements so well with the flooring throughout the house, throughout this bedroom. Oh my God, this is gorgeous. And you got towards your stone right here. Oh, for your fireplace, your electric linear fireplace. Oh man, I'm sorry if you guys don't know. You guys should know me already. If not, then this is where I get excited, because I vision this like if I'm always living in here, and maybe you guys might be able to enjoy that. I just spotted a lemon tree. Look at that. Look at that. All right. So you got your dual sliders. I'll be able to open up straight to your backyard. And we're not finished. I'm almost done, I promise you guys, all right? Just give me a couple more minutes. You go wake up from your bed, all right? Boom, you wanna go hop inside the pool real quick. And you're like, nah, I'm not gonna hop in the pool and then come straight to my room and trail all that water. Check this out, close this up, all right? Oh man, what do you guys think about this primary? What do you guys think about the house? Please comment below, let me know. All right, don't give me no negativity. You know, I want some good energy, some good vibes. Look at how the windows are positioned. These are all new windows as well throughout the house, you guys. So like again, this house wasn't just remodeled, it was pretty much rebuilt. Oh man, this house is beautiful. All right, here's an end up being your closet. You walk in. You got custom closet here. I think it was California closet that ended up doing this. Oh man, I love this house. I'm starting to love more single stories, but boom, I'm sorry. Here it is. Here is your primary. You got your nice chandelier hanging right above your freestanding oversized tub. But these are gonna be the cool things. I do love how it actually is detached with your faucet in your tub. I think that just makes a statement. But this right here is pretty much art, you guys. I love this big oversized window that is just well portioned, symmetrically centered right here in this bathroom. I'm just like loving it. You got your dual sinks, floating cabinet. Again, you end up having towards these LED medicine cabinets, which is nice, and it doesn't feel flimsy, by the way, you guys. It's some good material, so very expensive. And as you see, as I open it from the bottom instead, is because I know better not to put my thumb. But sometimes we make mistakes. We just have to clean it. All right, but as you see, there's a good story to this house. We have pretty much almost all the same type of materials throughout the house that matches from the walls to the floors, to the countertops, to the cabinetry. This house is well done. I have to say I'm very impressed. And then we do have this beautiful shower right here. Nice walk-in shower, 0 threshold right here. So it's just seamless walking right in. You got the herringbone tiles, the style right there. You have your linear drain. You got your bench. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I'm in love with this house. I really am. But coming back, like I said, when you go outside for a swim, you don't go straight to your master. You just go straight out from here. Boom. And then you got the same tile work from your bathroom to outside. Bam. Now tell me that's not money, you guys. This is money. Like, you gotta love it. I'm loving it. And then now all your pool equipment is gonna end up being tucked away with the wall, with the brick walls, which is great. We don't wanna have that just showing. So it is operating right now. And straight to the backyard again. Wow. All right, you guys. Well, I definitely appreciate you guys taking your time watching this. If you end up watching it throughout the whole video, thank you so much. Let me know what you guys think about this property. This property right now is gonna be just pretty much about 3.2 million. I think it's like 3,185,000. Do you think that this home is worth it? Me, I believe it is. Definitely is. If I had that 3 million coming from California, I want it to be in a master plan guard gated community that is secured with a well championship golf course. This would be the home right now that I would end up picking. Like, you could compete with Summerlin and Henderson, and Sohai would be one of them. This is dope. I love it. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'm gonna end up finishing up. If you're looking at wanting to relocate out here to Vegas, or if you're local wanting to go ahead and buy or sell, whether if it's like an entry level or a luxury home, I'm definitely here to help you guys out. You guys have a blessed day. Enjoy. Again, I'm Alberto, the Mustache Realtor with the Chuck It's Cruiser Walk Group at Simply Vegas. See you guys on another Smokin' Tours. Let's go.